All right, guys, welcome back to Pain Points, your go to favorite sports talk show. And LeBron's still putting up numbers, but is the King finally ready to take a backseat in LA? Then we'll shift gears to the NFL. Jonathan Taylor's been putting up a lot of numbers, but can a running back even win MVP? And a lot more on this episode. So, what do you guys think? Is LeBron ready to take that backseat in LA?
As a Lakers fan, the only way we would have tripped this year is if he does. Because
Yeah.
if y'all are seeing the way that Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are playing, I mean, looking like the best guard duo in the league. Listen, I knew Luka was going to show up, like, after the whole thing with, like, oh, he's not healthy, he's this, he's that. Listen, every single time Luka's on the floor, he's been killing it. Austin Reeves, without Luka, has been showing up. We're again, we're in the Western Conference and we're doing this well. Now, again, on the defensive end, that's my concern because, we're like 15th in the league defensively. So that's where I'm kind of concerned at. But offensively, I mean, it looks like, okay, we're a wagon, we're a juggernaut. So LeBron, when you get back, I don't know, man. Like, if I could get a solid, this might sound crazy, 19 to 20, I know, crazy. Give me a solid 19 to 20, about 6, 7 assists, just a couple stops on the defensive end. I think we will be okay. That's what I need. And again, I see you shaking your head, Derek, and I know this is as a national LeBron fan, but as a LeBron fan, I know he's been wanting to give the keys to somebody for years. He tried to give it to Kyrie in Cleveland, didn't necessarily happen. Tried to give it to AD when AD was in LA, didn't happen. So now, hey, bro, you can go off into the sunset. And mind you, you win your fifth championship. Everybody's going to push the narratives that you're the greatest basketball player anyway. So here's all you got to do. Just take a backseat, chill out, just, play in spots. Let Luka lead the team. And everybody's like, well, that's crazy. I was like, look, Luka is, I'm sorry, and Nico Harrison just got fired today, which I mean, chef's kiss. Like, that's just great way to end it because it's like, oh, we don't even get penalized for this. Like, it feels like highway robbery, and I'm so happy right now. But yeah, as I'm not gonna lie, the way that Lucas performed this season, the way we performed this season, the way Laravia and DeAndre Ayton have really shown up, Bronny coming in as a good bench piece, which was not solid bench piece. He's growing, he's developing, he's developing. Like, you had to like I said something sacrilegious here, Derek. I'm just saying, Bronny being a part of the rotation.
Has he even played this year?
Yes, he's a part of the rotation. He's like probably like our ninth or 10th person on the bench.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He was in the G League last year, y'all. We can't be happy that Bronny's doing at least, coming off. He's part of the bench mob. We can't be happy about that. No, just me.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I'm just saying, seeing how our pieces in free agency, specifically Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton, have shown up. I'm very excited to see what we can be. I mean, again, with the Spurs, I think, we still got to be worried about Wemby, but, does Wemby have that experience yet? So we are going to see. But,
The
hey.
Suns aren't worried. The Suns aren't worried about the Spurs.
No, not at all. Shout out to y'all. I know you were at the game, so shout out to you, Bree.
I was there. I was like, oh my gosh.
But yeah, so, shout out to the Lakers. I really do think that, LeBron has to take that back seat. That's the only way we're going to win the chip. That's the way he gets to bow out, head held high. And if there is a bit of a fall off, are we going to notice? Because, again, we got Luka covered for him. So what do you think, Derek?
Wow. A whole lot. I still can't get over Bronny being a rotational player, being the 10th guy on the bench. But
like
just because you've played a couple of minutes in the season doesn't mean you're a rotational player. But that's all right. That's
coming off the bench. What that make you? Like there are some games.
Technically comes off the bench, but to be a rotational player, I think you got to be top 7, top 8. Like you have to play every game.
I was acting like he Lou Will or something. I'm just saying Bronny's getting more minutes. That's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Well, he's not gonna fit in or fit out and be the third best guy on the team. That's just not gonna work. He's already shown you that by not being there right now. So the only way this is gonna work is if they can trade LeBron and find a trade for him. Only way it's gonna work. Actually, one of the trades I could see happening, which would be hilarious, would be going to Dallas. So I think AD would be a much better fit on the Lakers. They could use the size, he likes to play 4. So, you have Aiden to play 5. LeBron could be in Dallas, be back with Kyrie. Inject some life into the Mavs and all the, stuff that they're dealing with right now. So I think that would actually be the perfect trade. But if LeBron is on that team and get your popcorn ready and just watch the drama unfold, there's no way they go anywhere with LeBron and Luka together. Um, yeah, I just don't see that at all. Still not sold on Luka. Skinny Luka still slow as ever. Um, I'm not impressed
He's
by
dropping
anything that
40
I'm
every other
seeing.
night, man. What do you want him to do?
It's
Like,
regular season in the NBA. It's like our
what?
fantasy football. Like I said, wake me when the playoffs come.
We're
I,
two.
I'm not impressed by anything that he's doing right now.
You,
It's I
you
no,
don't
it's
have
not moving.
LeBron James. He's averaging 40. Listen, like not even 40 right now.
Nobody's playing. Who's playing defense? Who's even trying at this point? Like
All right, man.
it's
All
pretty
right.
sad what's happening in the NBA right now, in my opinion. Um, So I think the only way they make it work is if they have a great trade that benefits both parties, and then I could see some things develop in there. But man, I hope they keep them because I just want to kind of see the show. It's gonna be fun to watch and see the drama night to night. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness, Christmas is gonna be that's gonna be
Oh,
great if he comes back. That's gonna be so fun to watch.
I
So,
just
because do the Lakers even play Christmas
we
this year?
do. We always play Christmas. Like
Okay.
don't do that. We listen. We still made the playoffs. We still the Lakers. Now.
I wasn't
That,
sure. I
that was
wasn't
shade.
sure.
I was like, oh, are the Lakers even playing on Christmas? What? Oh
Yeah, I
no.
wasn't sure. They kind of
I think we
got
play.
booted early last year, so yeah, I didn't know if they were still
No,
in the
we play
Christmas
Houston.
rotation.
We play Houston. Oh dang, we play
Ooh,
Houston. Ah,
okay,
ah.
okay. It'll be
I want to do a KD. I
the
want to
old
do
man bowl. Okay.
the
Um,
unction, as it's referred to.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Ben Gay Bowl.
Let's switch the gears to the NFL.
Well, I gotta lay out Jonathan Taylor's MVP case for y'all real quick. If we saw that Germany game, you telling me that you're hitting off to your running back in OT 4 or 5 straight plays, knowing that that's your best way of winning a game, knowing that Daniel Jones, had a very shaky game, like the pressure it was getting to him, made that great throw to
Mhm.
Tyler Ward, but the rest of that drive, they were like, Jonathan Taylor, take us home. When have you seen that in a recently? You know, and again, last
Last
time
year.
last year with Saquon, but again with Saquon, however, should he have also? I really think that people need to stop when it comes to great running back seasons. And it's like it's historical. Why is it always a quarterback award for MVP? That's my issue because if we saw
Mhm.
literally we saw how valuable Saquon was to that team because the Chiefs' entire game plan in the Super Bowl was like, we can't let this guy cook. We got to take him out of the game, no matter like we. If you're, my thing is like, if you're valuable to your team, right? You're the whole game plan has to be like, we have to stop you. There is nobody else we have to worry about. The fact that they're like, we can't worry about Daniel Jones right now. We have to worry about you, and they still couldn't stop him. The fact that he has 17 touchdowns, the fact that he already has 1,000 yards already in like what 9, 10 games. The rest of the season, like he is on pace to do stuff that we haven't seen since LaDainian Tomlinson. Since again last year was Saquon getting 2,000 yards, but again the touchdowns. That's the thing. It's like he's getting in the paint. He's changing games with every big run that he has,
Mhm.
and I think that Jonathan Taylor. Now again, to me personally, it's between Jonathan Taylor and Matthew Stafford. Now everybody talks about Drake May because I'm like, look, Patriots are good. It's just the schedule. I'm sorry, Matthew Stafford. I literally was sitting here thinking about it. I was like, look, outside that blocked field goal, and what was the other loss that they had? Because it was a blocked field goal to the Eagles, and it was something else. That was
Mm,
a first loss.
yeah, I have to look up see their other
Yeah,
loss. They have at least 2, right?
they had 2 losses. My thing is, the whole past 4 or 5 weeks has been on here 20 touchdowns, no interceptions, going up, playing in one of the toughest divisions in football. Next week versus Seattle is going to be a huge is going to determine who basically wins that division. So it's like you see what Stafford's doing as well. That's where my argument sounds. It's like Stafford. If we're gonna make it a quarterback award, please give it to Matthew Stafford because he's like twilight year. This does you don't see this at this old of an age unless it's like Aaron Rodgers or something.
Yeah.
And that was literally the last time we've seen a quarterback like in his twilight year ball out like this, right? And then you got Jonathan Taylor. Like he's doing stuff that we haven't seen. Like we have to reward historical seasons. We can't just keep being like, oh, we got to give it to the best quarterback who's on the best team. No, if you are making NFL history, like what you're doing is going to be enshrined in Canton. I feel like you should get an award. You should deserve an MVP for that. So that's my Jonathan Taylor take. Now, again, if you want to give it a quarterback award, please give it to the actual best quarterback in the league, who's playing the best football in the league right now, which is Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. I mean, I have no problem with the running back getting it. I have no problem with Jonathan Taylor getting it. He's doing his thing, balling out. Is the man for sure. One of the coldest touchdown celebrations right now. So I love his celebration. But it's interesting with Matthew Stafford. I'm a Stafford guy. Got him in my fantasy, league right now that I've already clinched. Yeah, it's interesting because I haven't heard him in the conversation until like now this week. So it's kind of interesting. Like he hasn't been like in the race and now he's like all the way leading to the front. So I need to see another week or two of Stafford doing his thing before I put him at the top of the list. I'd still have Mahomes probably ahead of him right now. But again, the person that's gonna win it, I'm steadfast. It's still gonna be Lamar Jackson. Have you seen what's happening in Baltimore?
I know. They're 4-5. They're gonna make that run. As a Lamar Jackson fan, I don't want him to listen. The best thing I would is a 4-seed run to the Super Bowl if we're doing that. Like I don't need another MVP award. I don't need another you see what Lamar means to that team. I don't need another MVP award.
They're running the table. They're running the table. He's proven. I mean, you saw them without him. You see him with them. They're about to run the table. They're going to win the division. They were left for dead. And yeah, I mean,
yes, if we're going by definition, he's obviously the most valuable player to his team. But we can't keep. I don't want that player to be like, oh, he's got 3 MVPs. He brought it to the brick. He flames out the playoffs. That doesn't matter.
4, 5, and that's who I predicted to start the season. Again, steadfast, 10 toes down. But hey, your boy, you still have hope. Joe Burrow. They say he's coming back.
I give up with that.
He might be back. He might be back by Thanksgiving.
Don't do that.
He might be back.
That's Cincinnati defense, please. Derek.
Yes, Joe Burrow.
Mind you, Joe Flacco was putting up the same number. Nah, I don't even want to start that. I don't even want to start going crazy on that because Joe Flacco was putting up 404 TDs.
Yes. But speaking of
same weapons.
Yeah, well.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Joe, you great. But 40-something-year-old can do your job. Maybe I was a little bit hardy on the MVP talk. I'm just saying. We thought Joe Flacco wasn't anything. All of a sudden, he gets a couple wide receivers. Like, oh wait, I know how to throw a ball. Cleveland.
Hey man, it's a difference of what a teammate. Look at Matthew Stafford. So seeing what he's doing now. All right, and Bree knows where I'm going with this.
I do.
All right. So Stafford, he used to get a lot of hate when he was with the Detroit Lions.
The Lions.
A lot of hate. Then just send him to another team. Now look at him. And they said, oh, but he's got Megatron. I don't know. He reminds me of another quarterback. I can't think of who he is. He reminds me of another quarterback. Similar type of situation. But we might get to that later. But it just reminds me of somebody.
We'll get to it later too.
Just saying.
All right.
It's good that he went to another team though, Matthew Stafford. I liked him on the Lions, but it's good he went to another team because obviously the coach and everything else in Detroit wasn't very good until Dan Campbell came along.
Yeah. Also, well, we'll talk about that later, the surprises. But not gonna lie. I hope you're not talking about Kyler. I feel like he's talking about Kyler, isn't he? No.
Definitely is.
I know.
He definitely is. He's always talking about Kyler. Always.
Eric, you gotta get off of this hill, man.
Oh, actually,
No.
breaking news. We got a special announcement. Breaking news. Kyler's breaking his silence. Hold on, we got breaking news here.
Actually,
Kyler, man, what you think of the Cards getting blown out, man?
Man, everybody can't be QB1, man.
What? But yo, the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Brissett was the man last week.
And Dallas make everybody look like a QB1. They made Russ like a QB1. Now they make Brissett look like a QB1. As Shaq once said, can't do without me.
Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes. Yeah, you can't do it without me. Yeah, you can't do it without me. Yeah, you can't do it without me.
Yeah. Okay. That's real. Okay. But listen, right? Like,
Cardinals need new management and a new head coach. We'll say that.
yeah, it's just a lot. But yeah, I can't do it without me. Well, I know a team who can do it without their quarterback. We will get to that in let's we gotta get to that in a second. Cause ooh.
All right. Had to get that in there.
Got to.
An upset. I know you had stuff to say, Chris.
Okay. With the NFL upsets this week, the worst one, and I'm sorry, I know as a Panthers fan, this is crazy. This is, ultimate homer take, right? You're telling me we can't be the 1-8 Saints? 17 points, and we cannot score. Listen, we walked into Lambeau and beat Green Bay, and you're telling me we can't beat the Saints?
Nope.
Hey, we made Tyler. We gave Saints fans hope in their quarterback situation. The whole season, the Saints. Oh, I don't know if we got a guy. We got to go in a draft. Oh my! The fact that we gave a team quarterback hopes is crazy. And now, and listen. Everybody's gonna say, "Oh, you can't blame Bryce. You can't blame Bryce. The offensive line played poorly." Their game plan was take out Rico, throw the ball. That was their game plan. And guess what? He couldn't do it. And then it was the turnovers in the red zone. It was just so many gaffes. And then you hear the team talking about we just weren't prepared after practice. What do you mean you weren't prepared after practice? Y'all are 5-4. Y'all aren't world beaters. That's the thing. This is what happens when people ain't familiar with winning. Because then you get a little too cozy. We need that little kick in our tail. And we probably going to win 7-8 games after this. But, dude, we could have been at least closer to the division. You would have been 6-4. Tampa lost. We're half a game back. And you're telling me now we're 5-5. We play Atlanta, who, again, their defense has been showing up well. And their pass rush has been playing well. And they're tired of – they had to snap their losing streak eventually. So we got to hope that Atlanta isn't going to want revenge for the 30 ball we put on them. So, man, that was one of the craziest upsets. Also, Jets, Browns. The Jets had a whole fire set. I don't know what the Browns can do at this point. I'm not going to lie. Jets sold two of their best players. They were like, hey, we get them out of here. And still managed to win a game with their quarterback technically only throwing for 12 yards. Because if you take away that 54-yard screen pass from Breece Hall, Justin Fields only threw for 12 yards. You can't be a guy who throws for 12 yards.
That's because the Browns were being smart.
Oh. How could they be smart, Derek? Please say that.
Because they know the season's over and they're tanking. The Jets are up there trying to be all, we're going to show people we can win. And okay, great. So now you're going to get a higher draft pick. Congratulations.
That's great. They're going to do the Carolina Panther method, win a couple meaningless games.
Exactly. That's exactly what that was. So Cleveland's like, wow, okay. So they're dumb enough to actually want to have this game. You can have it. That's exactly what happened with that game. And as far as the Panthers go, yes, that was so predictable. Because I don't know if you fell into this boat, Chris, but so did you watch the game or were you out?
No, I was watching the game.
Okay. So when you sat down, where were you thinking? When you got your food, did you have some food? Watch the game?
Well, actually, technically watching it at work, but they know what I do. So
okay. Well, what was your how were you feeling? The hour or two before the game?
The whole hour or two, it's like I think we got this, but my issue was I feel like we were gonna have a moment of like we're smelling ourselves too soon because
Mhm.
again something in my brain is like Bryce always plays weird versus the Saints.
Yep.
Like the only time he's beaten the Saints that I remember is like when we won in Germany, right?
Mhm.
That was the last time I remember us like beating the Saints and feeling like good about how Bryce played. But
Yeah.
like my brain flashed back to that like what was it week 1 last year where he throws a pick first game of the season. That's
Yep.
where my brain was going to. So I was
Yep.
like, we should beat this team.
Mhm.
And when they
Mhm.
score and it's 7-7, I'm like, okay, it's about to be a dogfight. We gonna
Yep.
be okay.
Yep. Yep.
And then then he gets bailed out with that interception they threw to Demario Davis. He gets
Mhm.
bailed out, and then I'm like, okay, this is gonna be bad. And
Yep.
guess what happened? It was
Yep.
bad, and now we're 500. And again,
Panthers. I blame you, Diego. I blame all the Carolina Panthers fans for that game.
Yeah.
That was not on the Panthers. That was on y'all because
Yeah.
y'all were way too cool for school. Because I picked up Diego about a half hour before the game. We're
listen,
driving home. I'm like, yeah, man, game. You hype? You hype? He's like, yeah. You know, we just got to take care of business. I was like, what? What do you mean? You just it's I take care of business. I was like, oh, really? So you guys are 5-4, right? Your hair should be on fire. You should be so hyped to get home and watch this game. You should be losing your mind to go 6-4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it just wasn't that. And then I turned the TV on, stadium's half empty, right? Don't have all the fans weren't filling up the stadium. This stadium should have been filled to them. It should have been a parade when they came back from Green Bay, right? Because they've sucked for so long. And now this was the time for everybody to get hyped, show them the love, and that stadium should have been rocking. The bank, as y'all want to say, right? Bank of America Stadium. And it was a dud. And they came out and played just like it. And the Saints snatched their hearts out of their chest. So it was so predictable because the fans had the audacity to sit here and say, oh, yeah, we're just going to take care of business. Like they're so above the freaking Saints. No, not yet. Did not take care of business at all. And so this is actually a shout out to Bree and the Arizona Cardinal fans, because if it was them, they would have been freaking rocking. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we were there for training camp a couple years ago, and the Cardinals were awful. They were like the years leading up, terrible. We pulled up there. This was free. It was a free event at the stadium. Stadium holds about 100,000 people. We pull up, and literally, people are running.
Yes.
They are running and sprinting from the parking lot to the gate. And me and Diego are sitting here laughing like, what? These are the why are they running to the gate for training camp on this team that sucks so bad? But I actually have respect for them because that's how they ride for their team, and that's how Carolina should have been. They didn't.
Yeah.
That's why y'all lost.
Yeah, we worry every single game. We're not like, oh, we got it. No, we worry every single game. And that happened to us before when we were at the training camp because we were also like, the heck? Like, what is going on?
Yes.
We are fair weather fans. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to sound fair weather as heck because now again, we haven't talked about the Panthers all season. Because Rico Dowdle's been performing so well, he's been able to hide the fact that Bryce hasn't really, grown as much, right? Bryce has just been making the key throw we need to win games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm like, hey man, I gave y'all year 3. You got the rest of the season to show me something, bro. You got to show me that we can win a game without Rico being Rico. That's the only way that I'm gonna feel confident of him getting that 5th-year option, of him continuing to be that with our team. And I'm not even saying give him a 5th-year option, but who can we trade for? Matt Jones? That's all we got. And the 49ers are gonna want to keep him low key. They're gonna be like, hey, bro, like Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. How we know when Joe Burrow gonna be back? And he had surgery on turf toe. But Brock Purdy. I ain't gonna say too much if there's a contract.
Brock is the weirdest.
I'm just gonna
weirdest injury dude I've ever seen. Like, what was it when they lost to the Eagles?
It was his elbow.
And had the elbow show, whatever it was. I don't know what injury it was, but couldn't lift his, arm above his head. Right? Couldn't throw a tennis ball 5 yards. So couldn't come back in the game, standing there on the sideline. All right. And then couldn't lift it. And then all of a sudden training camp came and he was throwing the ball like he was before. So I don't know. He just has some very interesting, mysterious injuries for sure throughout his career.
Well, if you want a new quarterback, like Derek says, he needs a new team. You all can take Kyler. Great trade.
At least, okay, I'll take a short quarterback.
Diego will take Kyler in Carolina in a second. Yes.
Oh, he's giving up on Bryce?
Yeah, definitely Kyler, because he's high on Kyler. He said Kyler's top 10.
Oh,
yeah. He would take Kyler in Carolina in a second.
For some reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
So random.
Kyler in a second. Do you imagine Kyler?
He do good there.
E-Mac and them and Rico. Oh my gosh, man!
I think we'd be good because.
Yeah, give us Bryce.
Stop it!
Nah, Bree.
You want him?
You don't
want these problems. You don't want these problems.
I don't know. After 7 seasons with Kyler,
I'm telling you, it's bad. It's bad.
We just need new management at the Cardinals, and then we'll be fine.
The lows.
New quarterback 2026. Don't worry, guys. We'll find someone. True, it's true. Just wait.
I know. It's just the lows, man. The lows are low. They're low, man. Make me want Teddy Bridgewater, Kyle Allen back, man. This isn't good.
That's rough.
Yeah. PJ Walker. At least I know PJ Walker can throw the ball deep. Come on.
And Baker might be available.
Stop trolling me. Please don't do this. I'm stressed about this team, bro. Go to the next topic, man.
All right. Let's moving on. So, NBA guys, what are your whoa moments in the NBA that you did not suspect?
Honestly, my biggest surprise outside of Lakers, doing what we're doing, I think seeing Wemby really start to shine right now and really come into his own, that feels different. Seeing the Spurs, it really is Wemby and a bunch of shooters, and somehow it's working. I didn't think it would work like this, but they just, honestly, my thing with them is they just have to get the ball to him easier, make it easier on them to get him the ball. So I hope De'Aaron Fox can help out with that because he's coming back and been healthy. So I hope that that's going to help them out. The Rockets, again, KD's, doing basically a hired gun at this point, but Alperen Şengün is playing so well right now. So really happy about how the young Rockets players are developing. The Pistons, I thought they would have a big season due to the fact that the Celtics aren't healthy this year.
Mm-hmm.
But Cade, and now people are on Twitter to be like, oh, Cade had a horrible shooting night last night, all this stuff, and I was like, hey, that's the one thing I always want to ask. Everybody talks about efficiency. Sometimes he didn't have anybody else that was healthy on the team, and it had to be just him. I think that some people are like, oh, you have to be efficient with your scoring, and I get it, but if you're the only guy, sometimes you have to go out on your sword. That's now again, it is a regular season game, but we saw in the playoffs, Game 7 with Shea. He shot horribly in that Game 7, but you knew, hey, I have to carry us or else we're going to lose. So the fact that he's playing with that much intensity, you see Jalen Duren's development as well. I really and feel like the Pistons could have a really strong year this year. So that's another thing I've been excited to see. But yeah, the West is still the West. The East, as I call it, the money laundering conference. Because the Bills, not the Bills, the Bulls are somehow good. So ciao Josh Giddey, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like we're going to have the same story. There's going to be two teams that are going to be head and shoulders in the East. Also, the Bucks being better than we thought. I thought they'd be a lot worse. Ryan Hollins and Giannis, they're doing their thing. So Giannis is always going to do his thing. But, yeah, the Bucks will be better than what I thought. But the East, I'm not worried. Whoever wins the West is probably going to win the whole thing. I'm not sweating nothing in the East.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I was like, finally got there. I was like, oh, okay, all right. You know,
They could. You never know. You never know.
you know, it's
Grayson Allen just broke the franchise record, 10 threes in a row, 42 points. Watch out.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Grayson Allen. That's a Duke fan. Grayson Allen. Hey. One of those players you hate to. You love when he's on your team, hate him when he's not. But yeah, shout out Grayson.
Yeah.
I'd say the Magic not even being in the play-in at this point. A lot of folks had them at the top coming into this season, so they're definitely a surprise on the bad side this year. Pistons being number one right now. Bulls, they started off 5-0, but they're starting to slide. So right on cue. I do not like their roster at all. So I think they're going to end up being in the play-in, just like they're in the 6th spot right now. So they're starting to slide. Cleveland starting to win a bit. Think they'll find their rhythm and be up at the top. Cleveland, Detroit, Knicks will definitely be, your top teams going into the playoffs. 1-9 Pacers. Wow, they're looking interesting right now. So
I mean, outside of Halliburton, they do have other injuries, but like, y'all, listen.
Yeah.
You're gonna say Chris's Pacers. We ain't gotta joke about that.
Listen. Even us. I mean, Diego said they'd be 10th, and he's wrong because right now they're 14th. So that's looking interesting right now. Atlanta Hawks, we predicted they'd be 8th, and they're 8th right now. So again, did not see what all the hoopla was about the Atlanta Hawks and this amazing roster that they supposedly had, and the only person I can name on the roster is Trey. So that was just really interesting there. Never saw that. But OKC Thunder, man. 10-1, number one overall, and they still don't have J-Dub. Doing all of that without J-Dub, with the target on their back of being the champs, everyone giving their best shot, and they're still beating everybody without J-Dub, and then Chet's been out a few games. So SGA literally carrying it, but no love. Nobody wants to say best player in the league is still Joker or whomever, but nobody wants to say SGA. And I think it's going to take him winning a couple chips for him to really get the respect. It's crazy to be doing all that he's doing, and I say he's still underrated right now.
I think it's because like during the shift in like late 2010s to 2020s, like we started to see bigs like Giannis and Jokic and Embiid really like take their time as like, the best, and we started to underrate like having like great guards. Shea's one of one. I think that even as a fan of Luka, what Shea can do on the defensive end, I mean, come on, bro. Like he's one of the better defensive guards in the league, and he's going to give you 30. And everybody's going to talk about, but the free throws. Listen, I feel like that's younger fans because I saw probably James Harden when I was in high school. You saw Kobe and D-Wade. So you've seen some true people who've been foul baiters, right? But seeing James Harden in Houston, like Josh Hart, look at that old clip of Josh Hart playing with his hands behind his back to try to guard him.
Yeah, nothing
because
compares to that.
Worried about him going to the free throw line.
Like, nothing compares to that.
Nothing compares to that. That was as far as you could take it. So I really don't. I really don't like that narrative that is put on shape. This is like, one, it's a part of the game because one, it slows the game down. Two, helps your team get a breath. And three, it's easy points for you. And the whole point is to get more buckets than the other team. So if that's a skill that you have, why not employ it? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Now again, mind you, as a Lakers fan, I don't know. Austin Reeves has a better whistle than Luka sometimes. It is very weird. I have no idea. And Austin Reeves ain't even like on like a Luka level, but he would get to the line. So I'm like, hey, shout out Austin. So it's like seeing that with my own team, it's like I appreciate that as like a skill because it's like that's a part of the game. So I don't know. I hope that Shea still seeing the respect he deserves. I mean, yeah, they go back to back though. He's obviously the best in the world. Like there's nothing you can say about it.
Yeah. I think they got a good shot to certainly do that. And then got to give some love to Phoenix, eighth spot right now. But again, with the roster and whatnot, a lot of folks didn't even have them in the top 10. So playing above 500 ball, Book is doing his thing, lights out, and they're looking good. So I like how they're playing. Of course, they got to add to the roster and whatnot, but I love the energy that they're playing with.
Jalen Green will be back.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner than later, but
so
sad he played one game.
Yeah.
He did great though, so he has potential for we saw it.
Yep, I think it would be a good fit. He's got a lot of upside, still developing. So Houston was down on him because he was in his first big playoff spot, didn't live up to what they needed at the time, but he's got a lot ahead of him.
Yeah, he's so young. He'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
Okay, fantasy time, our favorite time.
Listen, y'all. It's a 3-horse race. Bree, start losing, please. Please. Make it easier on me.
No! I'm done losing. This week is my last losing. No more. No more losing out of me. You can start losing, though. I'll allow that, but not me.
Man, I'm stressed because I don't know if I should start flagging on Lamar next week, man. I'm legit looking because I'm like, Lamar plays Cleveland. I don't know how the defense is going to play, right?
Yeah.
Who should I wonder who should I start because Joe Flacco been on his heater the whole time he's been with Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I managed to win a game, but I still had Flacco on the bench. That's the game. It was when they were playing the Steelers, and he had like 39 points. Like, so that's my worry about starting Lamar. But yeah, man, mixed bag with all my teams. 4-6 in one league. It's that one. I don't even want to talk about.
No, we ain't worried about one league, and we talking about Pick and Pros league. We ain't worried about all these random. We ain't worried about all these random leagues. Yeah, we
because
worried
the
about
trophy's gonna have my name on it anyway.
What are you doing right here? This league
right here. Right here. Garrett Wilson needs to be investigated. He's hurt. Could have fooled me. He's been playing like he's been hurt the whole season. Anyway, it's bad. It's bad.
When I stop losing, that's mine.
I know.
Nope. Yep. There you go.
When I actually get some wide receiver helping Lamar and Derrick Henry play like Lamar and Derrick Henry can, I'm going to win. So this is what I need. I just need them to turn up for the stretch run because, it's scary.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. But I don't have any receiver help. I just need Lamar and Derrick Henry to show up every week, and that's my only help at this point. So,
Oh, sad.
Man.
I have backups. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm happy I got rid of him. Yeah, so I'm just chilling. I'm got clinched for the playoffs, and just kind of waiting for that to come around, waiting for the real season to come around. So, I just hate to be this late in the season and not know if I'm gonna be in the playoffs. So that would be a little stressful. But thankfully I don't have to worry about that kind of stress right now.
Listen, man, sometimes you got to come in on a hot streak. That's how coming with all the momentum. You feel me? Got a team rests on their laurels. You end up like the Panthers. You get stunned.
Right.
It's supposed to be. Yeah. I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
Sometimes you got to come in with the momentum. That's what happened to me last year in my league. Like, I literally started the season horribly, got some momentum, ended up third. I went on a Cinderella. Like it was nice. So I'm just saying. It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, playoffs start week 14, so we're going into week 11. So, three more weeks of the regular season, and then the bottom playoff teams will play week 14 to see who can make it into the quarterfinals. So, yeah.
Don't look at us and say bottom playoff teams like that. That felt a little shady, Derek.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, there's people worse records. Like we hope,
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We will be okay. I was like, is that shit on the
And I still got my bye coming up too. So yeah, it's good.
Man,
Good times, man.
Hey,
Good
don't
times.
I play you at the end of the season? Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
No. I gotta clinch. I gotta clinch in the next 2 weeks. I
Yeah,
got to.
I'll be chilling. I might throw you a bone, man. I'll have everything clinched.
Man,
You know,
ain't no sympathy wins over here. It needs to be
I
earned.
might
We
not
ain't
even
doing
submit a
that.
lineup, man. I might
We
just,
ain't doing. Nah, because then you're gonna be like, well, dude, I didn't even set the lineup. Then if I beat you in the playoffs, it's gonna be like, I didn't even set the lineup that week. You know, I actually got you in there. So listen, don't do that. Listen.
Yeah.
Everything has to be earned in this league. Everything.
All right. Yes. Oh man, funny. Cool. Well, yeah, I think that's everything. Got anything else? Or we getting out of here?
We are
I'm good. I said everything I needed to.
All right.
I did too. Yeah, Panthers.
Ooh.
At least Kyler can throw me. That's the only
They
thing I'm
got
gonna say. At least Kyler can throw me.
Panthers play Falcons. Is that this week?
We play Atlanta, and then we play the 49ers on Monday night.
Oh, in Atlanta. So what time's the game? That's the key.
You know it's 1 p.m., man. You know it's 1 p.m. It's the Carolina Panthers.
Well, you got a shot. You got a shot because the Falcons, they're a much different team in prime time.
I know.
So,
yeah. Oh yeah, you and Diego talked about that for sure. Because
yeah,
primetime Falcons. Yeah, I thought the 9:30 Falcons looked like something.
Yeah, better. Yeah, but no, Sunday night, Monday night, good God, Bijan is running crazy and Michael's throwing the ball all over the place. But yeah, 1 o'clock, they are not the same team. So, but they did get beat 30-0. So they might make an exception. They might go to bed early, night before this game. So we'll see.
Please don't.
Please don't. All right. And then Breeze Falcons, you got you going to San Fran? You going to the Bay?
The Cardinals? Yeah, they're going to the 40. No, the 49ers are here.
Oh, it's here. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, well, see.
All right.
What happens? And then the Lions play the Eagles.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Ooh, is that Sunday night or Monday night? I think
it's Sunday. I don't know Sunday night game.
It is Sunday night. Yeah, the Lions are.
Yeah, it's Sunday at 6:20 p.m.
Oh, that's gonna be
great. I want to have a quick comment about the Lions. Dan Campbell, keep calling them plays, man. Keep calling them plays. Because Jameson Williams finally had a good game. I was like, I've been looking at you for so long.
Yep.
Dan Campbell. And that's the thing, Derrick Thompson, everybody thought it was a chicken and egg situation. It's two chickens in there. It's two people really doing their thing. So
He is the man.
He is. Yeah.
Well, great week of football
this week. Great week.
Yeah, great week. All right. Well, we'll get on out of here. Guess we'll see y'all next week. Until then,
Tavares Jordan.